So what you face or have him face is that Neil Patrick Harris is known as the Analyst. The Analyst is the new form of control. The Analyst is the new version of the Architect. Remember Colonel Sanders, who was like, "Hello, Neo, I am the Architect." And he had one vision for how this whole thing should work. So apparently, the Analyst, played by Neil Patrick Harris, MPH, if you will, the Analyst has taken the perspective that people can be controlled under certain circumstances. And so one of those circumstances that he outlines later is that apparently Neo and Trinity, every time they touched hands, every time they got together, well, I guess he had to work really hard to recreate them. I don't know if he means clone them or genetically repair them. So for instance, I believe Neo is not 100% himself. I think he's like bioengineered, whatever. So they kind of, it's not cloning as much as like maybe like cell therapy or whatever, how it regenerates you. But in essence, if you don't let them ever come together, then they generate more energy than most people, like most groups of people. Anyway. So ultimately, the whole thing comes to, everybody has said this and it's really true. The Matrix is a love story. It's a love story between Neo and Trinity and the depths and lengths to which they'll go to stay together. And I think that's huge. So what ends up happening is that they face this fight. And Neo shows up and he tells NPH, he's like, look, I want her to have the opportunity to choose, and if she chooses to leave, we leave, and if she chooses to stay, we stay. And so Neil Patrick Harris is like, okay, let's do it. I think I know you humans well enough. Super cocky. So what ends up happening is that she shows up, and of course he pulls the kids in and the husband in, he being MPH. And it's funny, later on, after Carrie-Anne Moss wakes up, she kind of like punches him in the mouth and is like, "That's for using children. Like, how dare you?" Because MPH implies several times he knows how to control women.